everyone, it's me again. My name is Huang Fu. I'm 8 years old. I live in the city I study at Lowell Primary School. Nice to meet you. Today we are going to talk about natural resources. Natural resources is from nature. And we always use it. And natural resources is very important and we need it. So you ready? Let's go. So you ready? Yes? Okay, let's go. Now let's go start with water and air. Water is a natural resources. Like if we use it for a bath, when we finish, we need to turn it off. And while you are bathing, remember that you need to save it. You need to save some water. Because if you don't save water, then one day we will not have any water. But water is a renewable resources. See, it's a renewable resources, but it can be non-renewable resources because if people they pollute, then it means that it will be less water we can use it. But sorry, everybody. Here, it's not $1. See, 71% is salt water, and not only that, 2% is fresh water. And the little tiny pond water is about 0.5–3% of water. So you see, in the world, there's only a total of that. But if we lose them, that means that we don't have any more water to use. If we don't have any more water to use, that means we can take a bath. We can't go swimming. No. We've already polluted the water. So water is a really good natural resources we need to be remembered. Or we lose it. So now let's talk about air. Needing to breathe clean air. And we need clean water. I know that. We need to drink clean water and we need to have clean water from lots of things that wash dishes, wash hands, and a lot. And water is good. And you know, air is also a natural resource. And it is really important. If air does move, that means the temperature will change. It will get even hotter and there will be not cloudy climate. And air is something we really breathing too. So we need air. Air is important to our body. We need it. It's a natural resources. Say again. Air is natural resources. Isn't it right? Yes. So that is air. And air is a natural resources. So you see, air is really important. And you always need it. If you don't, then we can't have any water. No, we need it. Air is important. Let's talk about soil. Soil is the most important part. Here. I'll show you this. We will tell about soil. Oh, excuse me. There. Pen. You see, here is all. This is a farm. I'll write a sign here. Farm. Here's a farm. You see the sign? That's a farm. And here, you see, this is the soil. You know, in a farm, we often see crops. So these are crops. See? There's crops. Here are the crops. Crops. And this thing, they are soil. See? So if we don't have soil, here. If we don't have soil, that means that we can grow crops. And if we don't have soil, then we will be starved. People grow crops from soil. You know, even though we have the seeds and but without the help of the soil, that means that we can't grow any crops. It wouldn't work. So we need to remember soil is very important. It helps our plants to grow. Also, if water rains, the soil takes up to the roots. It's very important. So that's the soil. And soil is used to make pottery. Bricks is also made of soil. And maybe it's bricks, right? And it will be built to make the house. See? It is the model of a house. Model of a house. Actually, it will build, but with bricks. See? That's the bricks. So you see that we use bricks to build a house. So bricks is made of soil. And we don't have bricks. That means that we can't build a house. We can't build a house if we don't have soil. Soil is amazing. So let's talk about trees. Erase all this away. Let's talk about trees. Raise that up. Ooh. It's a soil I've done. There. So now let's talk about trees. Here. This is a forest. Living trail into the dark forest. Parkway, it will be a forest. Alright. Forest. Leave the sun. into here. And the forest, there will be a lot of trees. You know, trees is a natural resources. Some people say that trees are not a natural resources because they don't really see that it's a natural resources. Under your soil, friends, you know, some path of a forest often will be dirt where those trees will grow is the root. So that will be the root of the king of my pets. Let's don't care about this. So yeah, that is where the root of the tree will grow, take up nutrients from the tree. So you see it? Yeah, and trees is very important. People use trees. First, they used to make houses. Some people don't have a lot of bricks like us, or have a lot of soil and turn them into bricks. No, some people are too poor. They need to cut down trees, those nice trees, so that they can build their own house with wood. And wood is from trees. Some people is hurting animals. You know what? If there's a flood, trees can stop a lot of flood. Maybe if there's a big thunderstorm that breaks out the dirt up the mountain, before that tree will stop it. Yeah, but some people they cut out all of them. Then, yeah, only leaves. They must grow, and some animals use them. First, that is the shelter. Some animals live on a branch. Some of them live inside the hole where they make. And you see, some animals eat the leaves. And we cut up the stem. We cut up these parts. Then the leaves won't grow because the stem are cut off. Nutrients can come up to it. And after, it will turn into a lasty smell. It will turn into a smoke that no one can smell. That is. Whee! Look at this. I watched a movie that the master named this air CO2 is terrible, but only one thing can stop it. One thing can stop it. That is plants. A lot of small plants can stop this smoke. But if those things are catch them too, that means they will let out the smoke. But if those plants are big and strong, they will stop the smoke and then they will catch it down and make the smoke disappear. Ooh, yo, a place is stronger than the CO2, but if it is dead, maybe this thing will harm people. Only if they wear super protection mask they put on when they pick up a lot of little oxygen from the little plants in the water, plankton, and they smell the thing, they will breathe a little oxygen. And it can save us from this CO2. This is a good way to survive. You see, so now you see trees are important. And wood from trees can make paper or furniture. Trees are very interesting. Yeah. Trees are really interesting too. Yeah, trees are interesting. You see, we don't need trees, then we can survive. Trees are important. Some people use trees to make houses. Some workers cut the trees so they can make paper for people to use. Yeah. So every day we need to survive by those things. Trees. And trees are really important. You need to use it really carefully and really be careful so we can save the environment. We want trees. So let's talk about oil. Oil is a little thing that pour into cars. I know in every car is only one thing. There was a really big O at the bottom. This is open out. Oil will go into it. And this thing open. Then we can put some oil in this car and the car will move. The car will move. Then the car will move. Because if we put oil into the car, then the car will move. You see? And oil can help people travel. You know why? We don't take that oil, but actually we travel by cars. And we drive cars. And cars need oil. So that means oil did help us to travel. Yeah, we solved the problem right away. So that is oil. And oil are really interesting. So yeah, it helps people. And you know, if it helps us, then maybe it will help another person too. Not only oil help us, oil is a big liquid that is often yellow. And we often put it into cars. See, the cars with a lot of power. Every time we put a lot more, then it will turn much more, and we can go a lot more kilometers. But if all the oil gone, then we can't go any more kilometers because car need oil. Oil are really interesting. Actually, it is useful. We need oil because cars like it's really good. We need to use oil, and if we don't use oil, yes. Yeah, if we don't use oil, we can't actually drive a car. And if the car move, that means we can't go anywhere. Motorcycle need oil too. Yeah, so oil is helpful. Oil is helpful. See, so oil are helpful. It is really helpful, and it did help us to use the environment. And the minerals. Minerals come from rocks and soil. It is used to make furniture. Minerals is made from rocks. If we use minerals, we will make actual ring. Because minerals are things that are really shiny, like this. We often find it from rocks and soil. And some metals are used for buildings. Here, yeah. Some house is made of metal. Metal, yeah. Some house is made of metal. And metal is made made by, yeah, it is made by minerals. So minerals is made by minerals. That's right. So that is minerals. The minerals are really interesting. So this is minerals. It helps us to be really like we have this. Some people they don't really like wood, so or bricks. Then they will use metal so that they can build. So some people be shiny. They want to be rich. So some people often decorate their house and they put iron steel, and iron steel is made of metal. So this is made of minerals. Yeah. So here now the last part we will talk about is animals. Let's erase it. Whew. There. Erase that. Wait a minute. So you see, we talk about the minerals, and minerals are interesting too. It is a natural resources because it can help us, lots of people, to build their houses. Yeah. Some of the people are rich. Actually, they really don't like gold very much. So some people, they will use minerals, and sometimes minerals are gold too. Metal and silver. Yeah. So some people will build a house of gold, maybe gold, or yeah, maybe can be silver, or it can be metal. Yeah. So you see that it can be gold, metal, or silver. These are all rocks. Yeah, all rocks. They find on the ground. Yeah. And minerals are interesting, and they're natural resources. So people use them a lot in the future. Yeah. So now let's talk about the animals. Here. Animals are really interesting. Here. I'll show you. Some animals are used for food, like chicken, food. Yeah, pigs, cows. See? So that's cows, pigs, and chicken are for food. Buffalo. Horse, and cows. And all these things are transport. See, that's the transport. Here, some animals like farmers often ride on these animals so that they can go. And some cowboys ride on horses. Yeah. But actually, no, right, buffaloes. How many? Oh, Native Americans. Are you more discovered? So yeah, so that is animals. And animals, they can be friends, like pets. There will be cats and dogs. See? See? So, cats and dogs are friends. They are friends of us. We need dogs and cats because, yeah, dogs and cats are pets. And sometimes they live in our house. They live with us. They sleep with us. They eat with us. So they can be friends of us too. So that's animals. So today we talk about natural resources, and there are many natural resources. And every natural resources is good, and we always need them so that we can use them in different ways every day. So that is natural resources. So thank you for listening, and thank you for taking time to listen to my video. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye, friends. See you later.